What's up, guys? Steven here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to elevate and cultivate your willpower. Now, what is willpower? We hear this word a lot. Willpower it simply means the ability to get something done using your whole awareness. This means your mind, your body, and your thoughts. Everything that is at your disposal is of use and put to use for a specific goal. Now, a lot of people think that, oh, all I have to do to raise willpower is just sit there and meditate and close my eyes, and basically my willpower will raise automatically like that. No, that's not how it works at all. The key to willpower, or what raises it, is your ability to basically charioteer your mind. One of my mentors said a while ago that your mind is like a horse, and sometimes you have to whip your horse into shape because your horse won't always want to follow your lead. Your horse might want to go left or right or side, etc. But you, as the operator, have to be like, no, let's go this way. So that's what you're doing by trying to raise your willpower. Your mind is going to come up with a lot of thoughts, a lot of excuses, a lot of reasons not to keep its awareness on the goal. It's going to say things like, I don't want to do this, or I am so bored, or I'd rather be doing X, Y, and Z. And the moment you start entertaining those thoughts, you start diverting your energy from accomplishing your goal and your task to basically entertaining what I call noise. Thoughts or energy with no clear purpose. It's just literally just there to kind of suspend you in like a weird state of paralysis and just never keep you forward, never keep you going forward, never get you closer to your goal. So how are some ways of doing this? Obviously meditation is one of them, but the way you do meditation is what raises your willpower. Me, for example, what I like to do is I like to close my eyes and I like to clasp my hands all the way through the end of the meditation. Now what will happen is sometimes a fly will land on me, and it's perfectly natural to maybe move your hand and shoo the fly away. Or maybe there is a sound or someone, your mom or someone talking to you that needs your direct input. It's okay to address that. But the key is to go back in that exact position you started. So for me, if I were to shoot a fly away, I would literally come back and clasp my fingers and just stay there. Another thing that I like to do is just focus on being 100% like a servant. What this means is sometimes there are times when I can get away with not doing work. I can get away with not doing a specific task or action. But I tell myself, Steven, if you can't even get your ass up and do this, how can you say to yourself that you're worthy of this incredible life and all these cool things that you want to do? You can't. Because if you can't get yourself to do a small menial task, then there's no way in hell that you'll be able to do those big things later on when the opportunity arises. So I tell myself every single day, every single moment, that this moment is preparing me for the big show. So I can't slack off for a second, even if it's okay. Because to me, allowing myself to slack off for that moment is like giving my mind the command that it is okay to slack off at opportune times. To me, just the fact that in my mind a thought that says it's okay to slack off is completely unacceptable. So I choose to not even allow it in there. Other things you can do to raise your willpower is going to the gym or working out without music. It's so funny to see how pretty much we're kind of it's almost like the normal thing now to basically have music running all the time. Have music going while you're running, have music going while you're lifting weights, etc. Because it's background, provides motivation, etc. But what if instead you said, as opposed to letting some external stimulus like the music motivate me and elevate my spirits, why don't I take on that responsibility and generate it from within? So I started actually about 3 weeks ago working out without music. And I tell you this, it is ridiculously easy. The hardest part is literally just getting yourself to do it. Because you won't want to. You'll just be like, man, I'm comfortable, blah, blah, blah. I'm already pushing myself. But removing music makes you so much more aware, so much more present to what you're doing, whether it is running, whether it's lifting that weight, on a level that I don't even think people can really imagine or fathom. Like, it's crazy. The silence that you basically allow or surrender yourself to gives you a sense of almost, it's almost like a soothing calmness, like a soothing, a gentle clarity. Like, it's almost like if by not allowing music, you're pretty much raising, blasting high and wide, far and as powerful as you can, that light that allows you to have visions for your life, set goals, and analyze and see the direction you're going with the direction in which you're going with your life. And it's crazy. Like, since I've done that, I've just been able to fix not only my form in certain exercise, but I'm able to be even more zen, even more still, because it's almost like I've created extra space for stillness, extra space for divine intervention to inspire me and come into my life. So that's something I challenge you guys to try and implement in your life and see what happens. Another way in which you can raise willpower is by only focusing on one thing at a time. Now, it sounds simple and sounds like maybe something you already do, but I'm talking about, like, if you're going to shower, right? Only shower and then focus on putting the soap. Don't put soap on while you're in the water. If you are about to go running, only focus on putting your clothes on and making sure that you have your gym card instead of worrying about whether or not you have enough time to complete the workout, or instead of worrying about what your workout playlist is. Another thing, instead of worrying about what is the title of that music that is going on right now as you're working, only focus on getting that paragraph completed, that line of code finished, or that website page done. Once you accomplish that task, you move on to the next, and then the next, and the next. Now, by fully putting your attention on one task at a time, you're able to actually fully engage yourself and use all your faculties to accomplish that goal. So it allows you to not only really hone in on that goal and achieving what you're trying to do, but it also helps you catch the subtleties, the nuances. Remember how I was talking about how it helped me fix my form? Removing music helped me fix my form. Well, I believe that the reason why is because I wasn't so distracted on music anymore and being all elevated from the music and the songs and the lyrics I was listening to. I was now fully focused on the workout and focused on how my body was moving the weight up and towards me. And so by doing that, it actually also made me realize my imperfections and my flaws and what I could work on. And so I was able to quickly see and change any form or anything that I was messing up. And I think it's the same if you do this with the task. By fully putting yourself there, you not only accomplish the goal, but you also let your unconscious mind catch the subtleties, the details, the little things that make it champion. So I fully recommend you guys try doing that. Focus on just doing one task at a time. Focus on just programming and then watching a video and then cooking instead of just trying to do everything at once. Like science says, we're not really good at multitasking. So why do we run our lives on that assumption, on that operating module, if you want, on that basis that you're going to try to do everything at once at the same time? It just doesn't make sense. Yet it's funny because this is the world we live in. Anyways, I hope you guys got something out of this, and I'll see you later.